Hello, hello, hello. Let's cause some trouble today, shall we? I checked, and this is my 6th stream of GregBlock. At the end of the last one, I got frustrated by the wiring and basically just had to walk away. The wiring changed and made things even worse by the time I came back. But that's okay. We'll deal. There. Tweets out. Discord notified. I did spend a bunch of time and built myself a big ol' storage drawer system for me to eventually be able to slot a controller into the middle of where that chest currently is. Because the end goal of all of this was to get the aluminium running, if you remember way back when. Things that I've investigated since then. Our little 32 barrel setup ain't good enough. We're going to want a 64 barrel setup. And I honestly think that this is going to be, with the witch water pumping, is going to be more efficient than what I tried in the creative test world. We're also going to want a lot more high-pressure steam lava boilers than we currently have. Our basic steam turbines, we need 7 boilers per basic steam turbine if we want to run them at full bore. And I want to get 5 of them running. Because it's time to stop messing around and start really parallelizing everything. We're going to want a lot more lava production than we currently have. I'm going to want 1 dedicated to producing obsidian, 1 dedicated to producing end stone, and 1 dedicated to producing netherrack. So basically, what I'm rethinking everything. We got to tear it all down and start over. Oh, that's going to be a mess, isn't it? All right, first things first. Let me double check that we can. Okay, we can, in fact, maintain liquids in our steel tanks. Do I even want to do that? I really don't, but whatever. Can't stop myself now. I've already started. I'm tempted to try to charcoal power an oven. I mean, a boiler. Just because we've got the charcoal power. But it's not the time yet. 1, 2, 3, 4 by 9 is 36. Wait, 4 by 3 is 12, by 3 is 36. Yeah, okay, I can maths. You weren't doing multiple saplings? That must have been painful. You go away. I have to light one of the top layers. Where's my flint and steel? This is why I have to have this search bar. I'd never be able to find anything if I didn't have it. There you are. Oh good, it's burning. Fantastic. Burninate that wood. Make me some charcoal. Hello, Gene Rogue. Walk around and check on everything. It's been a little while since I've logged into this world. Sheep are still... Oh geez, my sheep ate all of their grass. You know what? I've got a solution to that. We will include seed grass at the edges that run underneath the... Yeah? Yeah. Like this. It's not a perfect solution, but it'll do for now. We'll maybe devise a better one later, give the sheep a bigger pen or something, but I think we're also going to be moving into the era of actual rubber sometime soon, so I'm not going to worry too much about maintaining large black wool supplies. There, that's better. The pack does have quests. The quests guide you but don't reward you. And honestly, in my experience so far, the quests misguide you as often as they help you. So don't rely 100% on the quests. They give you the basics and suggest a progression path that could be helpful and could not be. I like the pack. So the thing with the quests is they like give you the bare-bone basics of how to do everything without telling you what you should focus on, really. Like, you get into LV and it's like, here's all of the machines you can build. Do what you want. As opposed to a hand-holding tutorial. Some people like that. I would prefer a little bit more direction because I was hoping for a pack that did a bit more of the hand-holding tutorial, but I understand why it doesn't exist. Yeah, that'd probably work. Honestly, replacing that whole brick platform with grass would probably be a good idea. But it's also one I'm not going to worry about right now. Eggs. There you are. I knew I had a nature chest somewhere. Okay, so if we're gonna rip this all out and replace it, we're gonna need more space, aren't we? So let's start with that. Let's start with putting away the tools we're not using and grabbing all of our iron wands. Tools and materials we're not using, for that matter. We're going to want the torches. I'm probably going to need more sticks, actually. I'm going to need more sticks in the place that I make... I don't have an iron wand recipe anywhere. That's okay. Let me grab those iron plates, because those are used for the wands. And let me go ahead and make another stack of plates as I'm running low. You can manage that while I'm away, can't... No, because it all burned down. That's fine. So the ghosts are a new thing that I don't quite get. Okay, all I was saying was that the ghosts are new and I don't know their purpose yet. They didn't exist before this update, now they do. We're gonna fix up this mob farm sometime soon as well. Alright, let's grab some dirt and sleep through the night so we don't have to deal with monsters while we're building. We're gonna need more dirt, aren't we? Yeah. I've got shears, and I do. They're breaking, though, so it's time to make more. I don't have the shear recipe anywhere yet, no. I do need a better way to organize my recipes than I currently have. Hello, Yasmin. One, two, three, four. Perfect. Crud. Keep forgetting I don't have flight yet. Maybe someday. Ow. Flight seems like one of those things that's going to be rare in this pack. Oh, right. Sorry? Big smile. I don't think saying big smile makes things any more convincing. Apparently I'm just, spent too much time in creative mode earlier, and now I can't void world. On the plus side, the under platform performed as desired. One, two, three, four, five. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Oi. Mirror. No, you mirror. If I could hold a number in my brain today, it'd probably help, but, you know, depression is a thing. That'll do. It tells us how far we need to go. That's small bricks. It's the other one that we use. Should get down there and clean out that mess sometime, shouldn't I? That there. Maybe I'll water ladder down later on the stream and do it. We're actually going to want to expand the rest out this way as well. I've got plans. They're kind of half-baked at the moment, but I'm working on enacting them. Yep, knew we were gonna need more dirt. There, that went a little better this time. Alright, let's go make more of the proper cobblestones. And wait for the dirt to process. I want to test something real quick. Can I stuff the bucket, the barrel there and have it function? Because if so, that might be a more... Yes! Yes, I can. It doesn't seem to be going any slower than... here. Drain that off. It doesn't seem to be going any slower. Oh, it's going slower because these two haven't transformed yet. Like, there's more mycelium adjacent to this one than there is this one. If I were to put that elsewhere, it'd be a different story. Oh, that's obnoxious. Well, I'm gonna have to change, get rid of those, aren't I? I guess I finally have a reason to move to low voltage forge hammers. Here, let's try it there. See how it does. Speed comparison. Yep, they're moving at about the same speed. Excellent. So we can totally rearrange this a bit. You know, I'm fine with, like, lower tier machines making loud noises, as long as it's not a constant every tier of the machines makes those noises. Or at least more fine with it, you know? Still not 100% certain on this particular design for the framed drawers, but Tyrion is cheap, so it's easy to change it out as on like an as-needed basis. Oh, I need an axe for those, not a pickaxe. Honestly, half the reason I'm going with this is just because I want purple trim on them. Boy, I really hope those don't end up causing trouble. One of these days I need to upgrade to impulse item ducts for all of the everything, but eventually. Alright. Tyrion is smooth stone and iron, I believe. I've crafted some recently, but I couldn't tell you where. I don't need cheat mode in my regular... Right, it doesn't remember per world. Iron and smooth stone are effectively free at this point, so spending them on cosmetics is perfectly acceptable. The offhand button is not functioning. There's probably a conflict. Boy. Right. It became night again. Oops. I should consider making myself some armor for the next time this happens. I got a lollipop? The effects are unpredictable. I'm gonna die to fire? Yep, didn't make it. By right-clicking on my grave or sneaking over it. There you go. Sheesh, wasn't functioning. Should have seen this coming, honestly. Alright. Made a giant platform and didn't light any of it up. Monsters can happily spawn on mycelium. That's an issue. I know a very efficient torching pattern, but it's not going to help me up here with the everything that I'm doing. I should probably get some glowstone going. I don't know that I actually have easy access to that yet. Anyway, we'll just torch it random for now and fix it when we actually have the materials to do so. Want to see a disaster? Vein mine right now, huh? It's not even a joke like that. I really didn't need to do it the way I did. It was silly of me, but that's okay. Lock drawers are your friends. One, two, three, four missing drawers? There's one. Where are the others? Needs sticks. Needs planks. And saw and lumber. Oh boy, I am very behind on lumber, it seems. We better get more cooking. Or growing. Oh no, it's worse than I thought. Yeah, sure is. What a pain, what a pain. Want to buy automation for trees, please. There's something ridiculous that I got into modded Minecraft originally so that I could automate tree farming, and I'm spending a large portion of my time in this pack so far manually farming trees. I think that might be actually ironic. Somehow that doesn't surprise me, JPM. Any of that, actually. Oh, your time will come. A block of iron and 3 iron sword blades per 4 spikes. Yeah, that'll work. Is dark glass a thing? It sure... Well, no. No, it's not. Blast. So we'll have to make a proper enclosure rather than one that we can see into easily. Oh, you mean the looting spike? I mean, it's kind of rainbow, I guess. But it's another star spike, made from diamond spikes, books, enchantments, and nether stars. There's also the freezing spikes, the hot spikes, and the extra sharp spikes. I don't know what the difference is. I've never used spike mod. Something shot an arrow at me just now. Maybe they're shooting at each other again. Hey, he's stuck in my, Witchwater farm. Hey, Skelebro. But yeah, I'm a fan of the purple trim shiny drawers myself. Sadly, purple trim shiny drawers are... I don't want to like go through and replace the ones that I carefully, studiously organized with purple trim shiny drawers. I'm gonna need some of these unlocked as, like, places that other things can go, or that I can, you know what I can do? For the long term, we will put a vacuum item duct here with the drawer controller, and then a dense item duct here. I don't know, will that work? Let me come take a look down here. I'd like it built into the floor. So I can stick the vacuum going into the drawer controller. Chest, disconnected vacuum, dense. Yeah, that'll work. I'll leave this open to try to remind myself that that's the plan later. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? Jin Rogue. I don't understand how bits work at all. Besides, once they get to me, they're a penny each. Should probably learn, on account of, you know, it's part of my income. That's too much like work. We're almost not quite there on these, huh? I'm looking forward to eventually stuffing a giant farmer thing on those, just to auto-collect all of these mushrooms. But right now, they can be added to the dirt creation. I've never considered having a favorite type of undead to be a thing that I needed to concern myself with. Alright, grab more cobble, put away our excess tools. Back to building out some more area for myself. Yes. Yes. We should make a new steel saw. I tried using cobalt tools and they just failed me. Did not work at all. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Have a nice stock of things for later. I mean, I guess technically, I wouldn't count Death Knights. On account of them being a World of Warcraft, a Warcraft creation rather than a traditional storytelling creation. But that's me being elitist. Put my iron plate. Oh, no, it's right there. Okay. Remember. Okay, so it's a D&D thing? You're, Sangrolu? Okay. So I'm gonna do how many am I gonna do? I want excess steam to be able to be dedicate to other things as well. So it takes 7 boilers to run 1 low voltage turbine, and I want enough of a turbine to run the I want enough power to run machines plus the electric blast furnace. So let's dedicate that means 4 for the blast furnace, and let's plan on 2 for more machines. So that's 42 boilers. High pressure. I'll show you the math real quick. Steam turbine produces 64 millibuckets. Produces 32 EU from 64 millibuckets in 1 tick. So it's consuming 64 millibuckets per tick. The high pressure boilers produce 100 millibucket of steam in 10 ticks, so 10 millibucket per tick. So you need to equal 60 greater than 64, you need 7. Now it's not exact, and once I'm dealing with 6 of them, 384 per tick. So I can get away with just 40, which will mean 10 crucibles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 for excess. Alright, so netherrack, crucibles, hoppers, cobble generators. And then we're going to have a space for... You know what? I actually don't want them down 1 layer. I want them up so that I can do the piping the way I want. Actually, no. Down 1 does work. No Thaumcraft in this pack. Sly Cat Dude. This'll work. Liquid hoppers. There goes Enderlord again. How am I going to route the lava and water for 40? Kind of have some ideas in my head. Let's grab a pile of fluid ducts and start sketching things out. Alright, so this will be the lava line. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. And if I'm over here, I'll be okay, but sure. It's likely I'll walk away and forget about it again, is what I do. I don't know if that'll work out the way I want it to. Thinking instead a single wall will be better. Because of the transfer rate of lava. I should grab the crescent hammer so I stop spending durability removing those. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the question I have to ask myself is, do I just build up or out? If I run... Actually, you know what I should do? I should do the first line of lava up one? Maybe? I don't know, brain hurty. Because I'm thinking that, like, the water lines are less limited. So I could have a water line running like this, that waters 20 of them. And then I can have the lava feeding into the side. And then we'll pull all of the steam out the front. And that will mean going like this. And that'll get me 20 of them. And I'll need to, because like this'll be one, this'll be one. This'll be one. And this will be one. It's hard to place. There we go. That block. Build a nice big lava gen. Well, lava-fed steam generator, how about? We're gonna need to get it all of the lines primed before. Boy, I'm getting sick of them ghosts. Before we set up the boilers. I'm not sure how many pumps I'm going to need, but I think that I'll just set up a low voltage turbine to feed one of them. Let's see. Netherrack, fire, crucible. Wait, what am I doing here? I screwed things up a bit, didn't I? If we're gonna build down one, we can actually do this a little more nicely, and not have it be quite as tall. Should be like the point of building it down a bit, wouldn't it? Because that's not one. This is. Yeah, that makes more sense. Yay, large-scale fluid works. Not the most exciting content, but it's got to be done. I guess it doesn't have to, but I want it to. Alright, so you... 2, 3, right? Yeah. That works beautifully. Because the final one goes like this. 1, 2. Yes. There we are. Your cheer seems to have failed, Finn. Weird. Oh, there you go. Thank you very much for the bits. Always appreciated. Alright, we're actually going to want these cross sections to be a little bit more centrally located. I'm a little worried about fluid duct bottlenecking. Not super worried about it, but a little worried. So I think I'll have 3 places that they connect up. Especially since apparently fluid ducts have some gravity effect. The lava might not like to travel upward all that easily and simply. Yeah. We're going to need to make a lot more fluid ducts for what we're planning. Oh, how's our Invar? We got 12 Invar plates. Enough to make a few, isn't it? What's our recipe again? It's enough to make another 18. It's something. We'll need more hardened glass, won't we? Yes, indeed. Well, this is why we've been generating obsidian at large rates, isn't it? Actually, we have better uses for the obsidian these days, and I believe we have moved on to using tin instead, because tin is extraordinarily plentiful. Yes. Can I use the tin alloy to make hardened glass? Of course not. That'd be too easy. We'll get there in a minute. Tin. I can grind you into dust and use you to make glass 4 at a time. So 16. So yeah, let's just go ahead and grind both of these up. Oh dear lord, that noise. It's pretty rotten. Now, fluid. We're going to need a significant water supply for all of these. I'm not certain how rapidly they consume. Here, you know what? Does it tell me? No, that'd be too easy, wouldn't it? How much steam does it cook? Wait a second. 6 millibuckets of steam turns into of water turns into 960 millibuckets of steam with the fluid heater. Oh, but it costs 960 EU, so you lose half of the energy you put in if you try to process that steam back into energy. So much for a easy loop. All right, I'm going to take a moment AFK and hit the restroom. Enjoy the sounds of steam processing. Alright, so yeah, I still have no idea what the conversion rate for water to steam is in a boiler. I can never even see the amount of liquid change here. It's really hard to judge. Oh well, no worries. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just plan on... So the pumps. A basic pump pumps fluid every 60 ticks and presumably uses 32 EU when it does. Doesn't really say. But that means that one turbine can potentially run 60 pumps. That's not actually possible because the loss of power would destroy the efficiency long before it got that far. But it does mean that I can just plan on feeding one low voltage turbine down here and having it produce all of the water we can possibly need. Oop. Pickaxe broke. Pickaxe and axe for cobalt are fine, but a lot of the other uses of tools don't seem to function quite right. There's enough room. Maybe there is. Well, this line's going to be full, so let's just mark that. But we can have water run like that. Yeah, I think that we might want to do this the next layer down. We're going to have to wait for things to process for that. Yay, add bits. Thank you very much. Oh, I think we're good on Invar. What was I thinking? Here, you process. You hide. You guys make me some more. Oh, I need glass. You make me glass. You make me other goodies. There you go. Perfect. What am I missing? Large bending cylinder? Seems that way. Do wish it could produce a little bit better than it does, but we shall make do. It takes far less Invar than it does glass, so technically I could be using lead plate, but I like being able to see the fluids flow. It helps. Steam's going to be coming here. So we could easily tack a, well, fairly easily tack a low voltage turbine there, feeding a pump here. Ah, that doesn't work. No, we should go another spot. Or another down. I'm not sure yet. Anyway, point is, let's start actually putting things together. One of the points is, we're going to need more crucibles. Let's do that first. Ooh, you take way too long. Also, we don't have enough bones to do what I want. Definitely need to consider a proper solution to this. It sounds like a bad thing. Unstable intangibleness. I'm kind of enjoying the lollipops, though. They're amusing me. Should probably hang on to at least a stack of the rotten flesh as a just-in-case kind of measure. Yeah, because we're going to need 70 bone meal for our plans, as it's 1 per unfired porcelain. And we need 70 unfired porcelain to make 70 crucibles. Or to make 10 crucibles. You know, I do have to give them this. I did not have the kind of incentive to replace my steam machines that I now do. Yeah, they're unstable Halloween lollipops, so... I don't know what mod adds them. I didn't look. They also don't show up in JEI. I could go kill some more creatures and find out. Interesting. You can do it with nether quartz instead of bone meal. There we are. Do you mean the 3 that I already have? I have other plans for those, Gene Rogue. In fact, let me think. Each one can produce 8 millibuckets of lava per tick, so 160 millibuckets per second. So if I want to produce a netherrack per second, then I would need 7 crucibles. Astani? Hello, cool. Just gonna stop butchering your name now and move on with life. Everyone will be happier. Astanis? Astanes. Maybe? Ugh. That one makes my brain hurt. Am I satisfied with you here? Not anymore, actually. I would rather the crucibles be in line with this. Which means I want the netherrack there. Astana is cool. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. I do not parse, apparently. I cannot parse things, words, brain problem, ow. I do wish the fire would be a little more reliable than it is. I'm doing well. How are you, Astana? Also, I'll forget that. For it is me, and that is how I do. You need 20 chests, please. I'm also going to need more steel ingots. Ooh. Steel plates are a minor issue, aren't they? Boo, Astanes, don't know, but you're... Ow, my head. Why you do this to me? Gene Rogue, why? I'm actually not planning on doing much here that uses sticks at all, am I? How it's done? Oh, I've got them in the wrong positions. That I'd like to save. Not born. Have I ever heard about Grunost? Doesn't ring a bell. Brown cheese. Delightful. You know what? Why? I probably don't need this many cobble gens. Nightborn is a World of Warcraft allied race. Wow, I am so far behind. I've never even heard of them. Walking in a void full of cubes and cultivating an audience while being unable to remember anything at all. Let's be honest here, right? I am from the US, yes. All right, that is keeping up. I'm glad I thought of this. This is better. $13.30. Fluids, extraction rate in a percentage. That doesn't help me! How much is 50%? Because they're a lot... Well... There's some cheaper. Only where you are. We've got a fairly worldwide audience in here, so... I do have another stack of steel plates. Yeah. But it'll be okay. It'll all be okay. We can use our liquid hoppers. And oh, hey, they use steel tanks and iron plates. I was concerned for nothing. How many? We're going to need 50 iron plates and 40 steel plates for now. More, even more later. We're gonna need also 40 glass. There we go. Let's get another stack of glass processing. Oh, right. There. Let that get primed up. And now let's start working on the water, huh? I wonder if I should just connect it all into one big water system and have one massive pool that provides a bunch of water. I kind of like that idea. But I do worry about being able to have enough water flowing quickly enough for all of the things I'm using water for. Like sheer throughput becomes an issue at that point, doesn't it? I don't know. Something to think about. Don't... Why would you need to get out of bed to check? Can't you use whatever device you're currently communicating through to check what time it is in Belgium? Oh, yeah, I can even prime these with Steam, just to be safe. I mean, yes, you would have to pause your viewing briefly. We've got these positioned wrong. The steam tubes. It's Greg Tech. It is Greggy. How about? Alright, now it's just a matter of actually making the boilers and slotting them in one at a time so that the lava doesn't drain. Because if the lava drains, then it fills those lava pipes with steam. And also providing pumpage. And also making more fluid ducts because I'm out again. Again. The again is an important facet of being how out of fluid ducts we are. There we go. Well, I am building 40 boilers here. Ow. Stupid steam machine anyway. See? Meh. It's interesting to me. Best option? I don't know if it's the best option, but I need to do some level of parallelization like this. And I like this option more than some of the other ones I have available to me. We're working on a better option long term, but at the moment, taking advantage of having very large amounts of resources to do with what we will seems like a good plan. Now, the big problem is I need to produce more steel to make the number of high-pressure steam lava boilers that I want, as they use 5, 10 steel plates each, and I currently have access to enough to make 6 more total. This is going to end up far better in the long run. Oh, we've got plenty of charcoal. I just need to set the blast furnace psi up again. Maybe make a couple of steel tanks for those, for the creosote. Oh, hey, I need to generate more iron, too. Alright, where are you? There. Get more steam processing. Because we can't quite power the electric blast furnace on as few boilers as we currently have. Well, I mean, technically we kinda can, but it's just not the same. I need more clay, don't I? I do. Well, let's make another stack of clay blocks. I'm looking forward to getting past all this manual processing, but we're almost there. I got extra barrel. No, the one extra barrel I had, I made use of already, didn't I? We need to craft a bunch of barrels anyway, and they're just smooth stone. Let's just go ahead and do that. There. Now we have all of the extra barrels. We could want more, actually. It can, Christoph, and I'm actually considering using one. I think that retrievers are going to be a really good option. The only problem is I have, I think, only a couple of... Yeah, I have a single ender pearl, and blaze powder is still annoying to get, being that dust on steel, you know? So I haven't started making use of them yet. But I fully intend to be making heavy use of them eventually. Because I think it's going to be the best option long term. This one's not quite appropriate for me, is it? Let's see. We're gonna move on to the next one. I'm gonna pop up stream music and just remove Second Chance. That is from his first level 1 album. In fact, I should probably just get rid of level 1. There we go. It's almost like as Gavin, the Miracle of Sound, matured, both as a person and as an artist, he stopped needing to be so edgy and using cursing in all of his songs. But that's crazy talk, right? Can mushrooms not be composted? They cannot. Oh, well. Waste my time, those. Ow. Where the heck did you come from? And why are you so fast? Stop it. Really need to make armor. Ah, there's like a couple of spots. I really need to get some glowstone lighting going. Life will be a bit better. Lemon Wolf. These ghost sprites look a little phallic. It's not okay. Because we need bricks to make those. Okay. I don't think we have any bricks lying around at the moment. Something like that, but we're gonna end that conversation now because it just talked about being inappropriate. My bad. Any family-friendly listeners, I apologize. Sometimes you just can't help yourself. Yeah, there's little bits of badness here and there. We need to do something about that. But not right now. Right now, we need to bake bricks. I've got 3 of the 40 that I want, so I need another 37, which is 9... Oh, that's a lot. 111 bricks? No. 111 brick blocks, which is 444 bricks. Each stack only provides 256, so we're actually going to need another, like, stack of bricks. If we want to be honest with ourselves. And this is where I feel sad that I don't have multiple furnaces set up. Oh well. If we get it going soon, it'll all work out just fine. I mean, they're made out of wood, too, so it'd be pretty simple, even if they did. I should consider planting some beets for ease of sugar production, shouldn't I? Poison tater. Gotta be. Oh, I thought I had some beetroot seeds. I guess I don't yet. Yeah. Farming is a distant, far-off consideration, honestly. There. That should be enough brick to keep us keep things busy for a long, long time. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Plan is to wait for every lava tank to fill fully, and then examine the amount left in the fluid ducts. Explosions, Chris? Vanilla Ender Eye? Oh dear. Oh yeah. You need to use an assembler. But I mean, an assembler for a 2 EU per tick recipe is pretty simple. I guess you could also implosion compress Ender Eye dust. Or a chemical reactor. Either of those should be easily available to you right now. Block of Ender Eye? Why? Anyway, we are now producing more power than we ever have before. We can actually keep one of these turbines running full time. Alright. I'm worried about running out of water at this point. It's time to start building a better water production area. Did it again. Ah, there's a little skeleton on that cobble pillar in the middle of nowhere. Ow. Boing, boing, boing. Can I point the energy output of a turbine down? Oh hey, I thought I had a real platform there that I had fully fleshed out. I do not. It's less than ideal. Okay, you guys are all staying full of cobble. You are actually keeping up on lava pretty good so far. That's good. Build up your backlog again while I build up my backlog of steel to produce more. Alright. What shall we do? What shall we do? Well, first off, let's sounded if I can do the thing that I want to do with the steam turbines. And then, if we can, we will build some low voltage pumps down here. Doesn't seem to be functioning. And honestly, the new wrench thing doesn't seem to work at all. Like, I haven't been able to use a wrench since the update. Like, there's supposed to be this new wrenching interface. Oh, hey, there we go. Yeah, you can't point it down from the looks of it. Okay, that's fine. But I can put power into the top of the low voltage pump, can't I? There's nothing stopping me from doing that. And then just running the power along the top of the pumps. And here, this is what we're going to do for now. Because I don't have anything better directly on hand. We're going to build a little pool that I'm going to want. So this is where the pump is going to be. I'm going to want to go one that way. So you, air, 2, and then bottom. Yeah, that'll do. Bucket. I don't have enough of the right kind of cobblestone on hand, but I've got materials for a chisel. Oh, this is a terrible time for it to turn to night. Alright, Ghosty, really, you're just annoying me at this point. Do you have any other purpose than being a nuisance? If so, you should make it known. Indeed, Finn. Indeed. Good, good. Whee! Iken has cobblestone blocks. Keep an extra generator just producing cobblestone for a reason. Hammer, 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 hammer. There we go. About to use this thing up. Before we go back down, need another bucket of water, please. I grabbed the bucket, but not the water. Yeah, I thought I was in, like, low latency mode, but low latency mode seems rather high today. Whee! There we go. That doesn't quite work the way I want it to. But it's an easy fix. We just need to move the turbine back a space. And down one, actually. Oh wait, no, I'm a derp. We accounted for this. I thought of this before. Stop fiddling and just trust your past self. You know what you're doing. Sometimes. Okay. We need pumps and... we need to not run directly into the water. That'd be good. But yes, we need pumps and power. And more of the... small bricks cobblestone. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pumps. There we go. That'll do. Alright, low voltage pumps. We currently have none. I'm going to need to start making some. Because the next step of this is ensuring that we have a proper water supply that does not run out on us. It's time to embrace the Gregginess of the pack and mass produce all the things. Even our mass production facilities. Especially our mass production facilities. This is why I have the charcoal production facility that I currently do. Because I thought I might need it at some point. I don't have the plates to finish those yet. That's okay. We can never craft anything. Weird. We can never craft anything with these, so we feed them to the flames. Or not. Feed them to the flames. There you go. Having large quantities of obsidian is a necessity for my plans. So we now have 3 crucibles feeding obsidian. And eventually we'll have, I think we're going to do with 4 crucibles for obsidian and 4 for netherrack and 4 for, well, we'll figure that out later. Museum for useful... well, I mean, that's what the trophies are for, isn't it? The trophies are your museum of useful things. You guess. Boy, I hope I didn't overestimate. Nah, we're good. Look at all that lava. We'll be fine. Alright, we are now producing more power than we ever have. With, what is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11 steam boilers. Producing a total of 110 steam millibuckets of steam per tick, which is almost enough to run 2 basic steam turbines. Pump, 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 pump. That is the next thing to consider. Alright, so. Pump. Basic pumps use low voltage electric pumps, basic circuits, medium bronze pipes, and low voltage machine hulls. Let's see what we already have of all that. We've got small bronze pipes. Not a good start. We got like nothing. Cool. We need more fine copper wire, don't we? You did. Hello. Why did you die on me? Oh, you don't actually have any power. There you go. Oh no, yeah, definitely not. You will run out at 20 barrels. 64, a full chunk worth, seem to be slowly producing a surplus, feeding oil into one boiler. Which is why that, when I was testing, which is why that's what I've gone for here. Though, we're going to try to take your suggestion into account and go for light fuel, rather than just burning the raw oil. Chicken with a death wish right there. If you're going to go to the effort of making sulfuric light fuel, I do recommend going for the light fuel using a chemical reactor. You get the same amount of light fuel as sulfuric light fuel you put in, and the light fuel is significantly better. At least judging by the amount of, like, 4 millibuckets to 160, or 32 millibuckets to 9760, which 32 over 4 is 8, so 9760 divided by 8, that's, actually, hang on, easy way, 9760 divided by 32 times 4, 1220, 1220 per 4, right? Yeah, 1220 per 4, or 160 per 4. You're literally, like, getting 8 times as much? Yeah, nearly 8 times as much power out of regular light fuel. And to get rid of, like, you're going to be producing hydrogen sulfide and light fuel, you know? The hydrogen sulfide you can turn into, well, I mean, you can use for a few things, I'm sure. There's got to be a way to maximize it. And also, as soon as you're, like, not long after you're into medium voltage, I mean, one, you can just drum it for a while. But as soon as you can produce the osmium from your iridium processing and your good circuits, you know? I don't think there's a fluid trash. At least not one that I've been able to find, Finn. Oh, you want the red alloy cable. Okay, well. Red alloy. Nope. Okay. So, I alloy smelter copper with redstone. I really don't have enough redstone for that, but that's because I haven't processed enough yet. We will add a couple of redstone ore chunks to the processing list. I looked for fluid trash. Look at that. Fluid garbage bin. So yeah, you can totally bin the fluids you don't need until you do need them, and then replace the, you know, fluid garbage bin with something better. I had that ratio backwards, didn't I? So it's basically free, is what you're telling me. Run out of red alloy wire again. I don't have enough coal dust in here, do I? Nope. Alexa, play Never Enough. So wait, cows on barrels produce milk in this pack? Because I can use that. No, I don't need a red alloy plate. What am I going to do with a red alloy plate? Oh, I guess it's part of leadstone flux ducts for, you know, later. Maybe I'll use that. Let's fix this. A little bit of power and fixed. It's at 1.1.0, and you should be able to find the version of the patron servers in the patron sticky. At least for ones that I'm keeping up to date. Like that one. Oh, we're almost there. I'm gonna need more paper, aren't I? I still don't have a good way to produce lots of paper. I ought to do something about that. Oh, hey, this recipe returns the... Yeah, so Chad is a better option now than it was. I can pulverize... No. No. Oh, that's obnoxious. Yeah, that's truly obnoxious. So you can hand grind 3 sugarcane into 2 Chad, but you really should be trying to move on towards the producing your paper with a chemical bath. Right now I've been using this, and it's getting old. Because the wood pulp, it's just frustrating to produce. Oop. Apologies for the bing bing. Yep, I just need to wait for this thing to process, huh? I hate waiting. But so much of this pack is waiting. Ran myself out of paper this time. Out of all the music references I've made today, Finn, I can always trust you to have the song that I don't even know stuck in your head. Yep, I'm thinking this is something that I probably should recognize, but I don't. String? String. Oh, that cable does... Oh, hey, this is using up steel plates too, isn't it? That's okay. Alright, so we've got a number of circuits going, which is good. And we're going to need a boatload of steel and medium bronze. Okay, AFK bit. Hey folks, sorry to do this, but I gotta bring the stream to an abrupt close. Apparently my partner called the mobile vet to come take care of our cats. They basically are a vet that does house calls. And, yeah, they're here. So, I'm gonna go. Take care of the kitties. Make sure the vet's all taken care of. I'll try to be back on later tonight with more of this pack, because I feel like I'm starting to get somewhere and I want to maintain that momentum while I can. Sorry for the sudden departure. But honestly, I was just going to be doing a bunch of grinding. Getting all of this stuff that I started finished up. I'll probably get a bunch of that done off screen before the next time I actually stream this. So thanks for hanging out. And see you next time. Wait a second. Automatically output liquids with the blue button. Oh, yeah. If it's a machine that produces liquids. And that is a helpful thing. I don't have any machines that produce liquids right now except my boilers, and they automatically output whether I want them to or not. Alright, see you later everybody.